teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackling at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. The shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. Breaks loose at the 40. Look out, he's loose. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Lawrence. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Law. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Law. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
With the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. And how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They call the draw play here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Law. Tries to get it to the running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Sticking with the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense held them to 3 in the first drive. Can they force another field goal attempt here? 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Law. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board, or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Backs against their own goal line. They're going to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker, however. North Carolina in front, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some important breathing room.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He gets loose, and it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the back gets the football. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Oh, the spin move. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Falls on himself. to avoid disaster.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat. It gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I love this little touch pass call. He stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
And the Aggies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks into open space. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Puts it on the first, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Law. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pulls it in. It's Page. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves him to the 45.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. The sure hands. It's Page. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And we're going to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the right. Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UNC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Law. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Tailback with another carry. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Page. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the single back takes a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, North Carolina. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He knocked through the PAT to go up 28-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina, Texas A&M, 17.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. It's Law. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's a reverse. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Oh, a solid gain that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And here's the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the Aggies come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, will try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Hands it off on the counter. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And it's North Carolina in front. They're sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Past the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Going to run it here, and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Can he get there on the ground? Fights through the tackle. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield with no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Dropping back, it's Law. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And he'll field it inside the 40. Touchdown, UNC. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. Herbert turned for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
So second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Law. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
A completion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Leaning on the run game here late. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job. Ball back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play action fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Page. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, North Carolina. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100. And when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas A&M, 24.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Law. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Checks this down to the running back. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying to convert with a sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Law. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. 2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Signs the quick throw. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Of course, in the playoffs, is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.